All right, back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Now it's time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Now's the time because it's back to the rhymes. All right, so let's do it this way. School Us, the album. Didn't get the sale. There was discussion about a sale, but didn't get one. Just so you know, the report for last year finished the taxes. So I guess I could say 16 units sold last year. And a few were kind of, well, maybe one's a trade. One I got more than $10. So revenue wise, $170 in sales. Better than zero, but you know. Um, no, I can't forget. This is Good Ear Productions right there. Number two, My Reformation videos on hold. Number three, You Will Be Glorified. That's I need to check with Yumi just to see how she's doing. Um, Probably gonna be on hold for a bit, but I thought I should at least call her and see how she's doing anyway. So Natalie hasn't been able, hasn't been able to do the piano lessons either, and that's it. But she's getting working on the piano on her own, upsetting the neighbors. YouTube channel. Get down here for this. So the YouTube channel, talk about things we can do. So how's that? All right. So talk to Leon today. What's up, Underground Bible Scholar? I told you I'd say it, but it was good. I spent a good amount of time talking to Leon, and what we were gonna do or talk about doing is he wants to put his testimony, his story on the record so that someone can watch it, especially, you know, it's not that long ago, but also along with him describing it, he calls it a mind wipe where there's things about the events that took place in his life that he has no recollection of, but his sister will know a lot. So and it turns out, I guess they're going to be selling the family home they grew up in. So I know that's not, it's got bittersweet, but you know, a little bit closer to me. So that'd be nice. But so when they're together, they he needs to bring it up to her, but I think it'll be a go, and then he could put it on here, of course. As I shared, I want to have him. We're gonna do. I think I talked to him about doing like a once a month segment. Apparently, he can get out and meet or do whatever. So some of it's kind of like we gotta pay attention to what the powers that be would like us to do, but you can meet in a restaurant for sure. I think you can just, you know, pick your spots, I guess is the way to approach it. So that's all. So I think that could happen here. But first things first, let's get his experience on the record. You know, we could have it on this site and Faith Bible Church's website potentially. Got to talk to Pastor Mike. So that's what's up with the YouTube channel. I'm finding out that this thing works good. I was talking to someone on just using line, and they couldn't hear me until I plugged that in. So this must be a good thing for a microphone, so an improvement. Rules and engagement. So my order of business is, let me come back to rules and engagement, building ballers. So my job right now is 70 hours a week, and I can do a little bit of Bellevue Ballers during work. That's all I can do. But I can only envision doing any musical stuff really Sunday, along with this YouTube channel. And so, and even that's going to be limited, but you got to keep the ball moving down the field. So at least I'll do a little bit. My goal would be weekly on a Sunday just to put in a little bit of
of time to, and in this case, later today, I'll be seeing Dale and want to thank God for sparing Dale and keeping him healthy. He had a heart attack and he's resting and he says he's fine. So I know another brother um, who's helping with the bell, and the parents, his nickname I've given him is E. Dot Moneyman. His person who lives in the same building as him passed away as a heart attack, and I guess 50s or something. So you never know. But so anytime we're healthy, we got to be thankful because a lot of times you never know. And with Leon, you'll get to hear it. Amazing. God is so good. All right. So that song potentially could be finished today, Phil, just so you know. Keep telling them about that and keep checking with me. It's been a long, long process, but it very well, I don't see any reason it won't be done today. I'm gonna go out there at 8 p.m. tonight. That means tomorrow's gonna be, I'm gonna be tired, but what else is new? Because I'm willing to spend whatever time. I don't think I'll take more than a couple hours, but I got to put down my rap. Um, I guess I'm gonna say a little intro too. I see that on the script, so make a little rap beat, just a drum beat probably, and maybe throw in a little guitar or something over it, whatever Dale wants to do, and then we got EDOT's yeah, EDOT's vocals recorded. So we got to sync that up with the instrumental that he was able to sing to. And then we'll have this done. And Phil says he's got, I guess, Dropbox, so we can send it to him, and I think he can post it, or we can get it up there. That one should go faster because this trunk's gonna thump. I've been holding on to the video just because I want to finish this. This is less. Once this is done, it's really just cut and dried. It's just get it done and we're done. This is going to be the project I'll be working on behind the scenes, marketing it, somehow trying to connect with various people. If I come back to this one, copyright, I'm going to be on a limited budget, it looks like, how much I can put towards that, attorney fees and whatnot. But as much, I'll probably max out unless if I don't spend through all that money, then I'll take the difference that's in my account and try to improve this video quality, maybe audio as well. And then, but that's what I'll be working on. That's going to be, we have, this is July. 2 months we have 2 more months in the summer. Once you hit Labor Day, the political season goes, right? And so you got September, all of October, and the very beginning of November. So that's a 2 month window to really, that's the political presidential election period. So I got to get whatever I can do. I don't have tons of time, but whatever I can do, putting in social media, connecting with whoever with that song. And then, this is, I guess I can work on that next. Like I said, I have some folks on my route who gave me their samples from their bird, so that'd be nice. I already so right now, as if anyone's been checking it out, that's my song right now is Back to the Rhymes. My theme song for this, and I think I would try, but so Lewis, I don't know how comfortable he is right now with making. Producing music. He's just trying to do his own stuff, let alone do something for me. But it'd be nice to see if that's possible. It's the most likely way to get something done because I'm not planning on spending money for that. All right. So we get back over here. Okay, that's more comfortable. All right. What I thought about talking about, I think so. This chop or whatever has been chopped up. They chopped up chop. And I'm hearing that one of our members of our church who's with the police force, I don't know if they're having issues with the, I heard there's a funding issue. It's not, nothing surprising. But I don't know if anybody's thinking this through at all. I mean, they had the experiment, it failed, and that still doesn't stop them from wanting to chop up the police budget. I'm not saying there's not waste, fraud, and abuse, as in virtually every bureaucracy. A lot of the waste is, I've heard, I talked to an officer at a political meeting years back, and he mentioned that, um, let me see, I think he said that the budget for the police hadn't changed in decades, but the amount of officers had gone down dramatically. I suppose you could say they pay more per officer, but so worse street patrol, more crime, I guess you could say. And he just mentioned there's a lot more bureaucracy in the police department. So that's what his take was on it. For the longest time, to me, it's like if there's, again, they use this term social distance. If there's social distance between officer and person on the street, these people are in two different worlds in some respect, but they're with each other. If it's like an area where we're talking high crime, and a perfect scenario, an officer would live in the community served. Now, the community served is not an area that anybody would want to live, but maybe they're forced to live. That might not work. I saw my wife's show. They were trying to show these guys that they didn't have a family. So I guess if you have, say, a couple guys, in this case, who don't have a family, who could be officers and go live in the area that they serve, that could work. But it's just a hard thing because they could have a mark on them. They got to be watching their back, that kind of stuff. So you can come up with different ways to bridge the gap. I just think um, there's a lot of things that are not being talked about in terms of why are these, we'll say, young people living a life of crime or in such a situation. I mean, more focus is being attention paid to what the police officers are doing, and very little being paid to a street life mentality. And how did that happen? Those officers are not the creators; they're at the end, the result of people who are having troubled lives potentially. Now, of course, you could lump that in with people who are minding their own business, being right. That's fine, but that's not really what I mean. It's almost like, okay, let me talk about this. So I deliver mail. So I see people who, uh, it bothers me when I see signs that say no justice, no peace. That one bothers me probably the most. What was the other one I see is, I think there's that one and there's maybe silence equals violence. We're talking, I imagine the very same people saying this stuff to be hippies. Peace. I don't know, which one is it? Do you want peace, world peace? Do you want world peace? You want peace on the street? I'm not joking when I say I would bet you the exact same people who say no justice, no peace would want world peace. I think that's the same person. So I guess I'm confused. And when you have people who live on my route and they have affluence by any measure, in the sense of you take the average American, they have a higher standard of living than the average American for sure. Running around talking about no justice, no peace. There's a disconnect. I saw with chalk, and maybe I'll say it because I can't see myself acting on it, but painful. F the police is right across the street from the school. And I want to say F the police right below it, coming at you. How's it? Ice Cube says, the police coming at you from the underground. So I'm saying coming at you from Woosyville, somebody like that has no business saying that. They didn't have any problems with the police. You just trying to, you know, you're trying to it's like a fantasy. You're trying to put yourself in someone else's life and then come out and get mad at the police when you don't have any reason to be mad at the police because you never had a negative experience with the police. You just want to get excited and act like you're on the team. But like I was talking to this other guy, I heard him on the radio. He said, "What have you ever personally done to help if the Black Lives Matter? What have you ever done personally to go help one of the people you say you want to help?" You know, it's like all of a sudden, it's just what it is it's reactionary, and what it will happen is it'll go away, and then some other thing will come up, and that's how these things work. If you're in it for the long haul and you're thinking big picture, it's going to be way more than all these little sound bites that are being thrown around. And we know they're on to the next thing. And I'm not joking. Come Labor Day, it's going to be all presidential politics. And is Biden going to debate any of that stuff? But let's go back to the rhymes. So here's the song I'm working on. Called Back to the Rhymes. So back to the rhymes. I'm gonna just do it, and I'll go to where I really, I kind of apologize, and I kind of don't. So my last episode 41, I was actually falling asleep doing the episode, but the only reason that happened is I'm so tired. I'm working a lot of hours, and oh no, I didn't get to the video till midnight or 11 something. That's bad for me. Right now it's 5:37. That's much better for me. It's still, I have to make sure I get this done because I have to do something at 6. But so anyway, I want to watch it myself. I want to see myself falling asleep. That's entertainment at its best. That will be better. So because when I'm thinking back, I hope these rhymes. I think they're pretty good. They can't be changed because that's how I'm doing this show. So whatever I came up with, those are the rhymes. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and see what it is, and then I'll continue. But I really want to make this song good. I want to have quality lyrics in this song because this is the theme song for this show. This will be the song that goes with this show for however long I do it, which I don't plan to stop it. So why would I? It doesn't cost anything, just 30 minutes a week. And it's a labor of love, even though it's a bit stressful sometimes. Back to the rhyme. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhyme. Back to the rhyme. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhyme. Back to the rhyme. Now's the time. Now's the time because it's back to the rhyme. Back to the rhyme. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. The time is now when it's back to the rhymes. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. I'm in the booth straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent, Daily Planet, the Metropolis Times. These raps, oh, come while I'm under the gun. One by one, you came to get some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut rap. I'll be the one to help you with that. Better say, I better be the one to help y'all with that. To help with that. Okay. Whether you're watching at home or at your laundromat. That's what I said. At your local laundromat. Okay. That's the song so far. Okay. I forgot about that. Whether watching at home, whether watching at home or at your local or at the laundromat. All right. So I'm gonna make sure I have that. The time is now. It's back to the rhyme. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. I'm in the booth straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent, Daily Planet, the Metropolis Time. These raps come while I'm under the gun. One by one, you came to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut rap. I'll be the one to help you with that. Whether watching at home or at the laundromat. That's kind of cool. Because someone could conceivably watch this at the laundromat. What better way to wash clothes than to get back to the run? I could say something like that. Should I say this? Here, your clothes are cleaner when I'm. Your clothes get cleaner when you're. Well, I gotta be careful. Clothes are cleaner. Well, I mean, it's a mouthful. I gotta be very careful, but it's funny if I say that. If I make the claim that you'll have cleaner clothes if you watch this show while you're at the laundromat, is quite a claim. And I challenge anybody to find out if their clothes are cleaner, if they're at the laundromat doing laundry while watching this show. Try it. Okay. Whether you're watching at home or at the laundromat. I see your clothes are cleaner. What's up with that? Okay. See your clothes are cleaner. What's up with that? Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. It's because you're something told the machine and it knew how to react. All right. So I'm trying to figure this out. B to the R. B to the R in the back, and it knew how to react. B to the R in the back, and it knew how to react. B to the R in the back. B to the R in the back. That machine knew how to react. That's too much. B to the R in the back. It knew how to react. Let's try it. B to the R in the back, and it knew how to react. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. Mush mush. What? You're on live TV. Baggy. Okay. B to the R in the back, and it knew how to react. It oh boy. B to the R in the back, and knew how to react. Clothes came out cleaner. The clothes came out cleaner, and then clothes came out cleaner, and That's a fact. So, how would you fact check that? Fact check is fact checker. Go and check this claim. So I'm off my if I say fact and react, the close cleaner, that's the claim. I just go in the keyword rhyming with fact. That's the claim. Fact checkers on the case. Testing the game. Stay in the lab. Clean and close the same. I'm going to end this. So fact checkers are saying, no, the clothes are not cleaner. And I'm saying, what they missing is the feeling, and ain't that a shame? Gotta have fun. I mean, so I'm making a song here that's a little more fun, but let's do the verse and then we'll be done for the day. I will be back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Now's the time because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhyme. The time is now. It's back to the rhyme. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. In the booth, straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent, Daily Planet, the Metropolis Times. These raps come while I'm under the gun. One by one, they came to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut rap. I'll be the one to help you with that. Whether you're watching at home or the laundromat. I see your clothes come are cleaner than what I see your clothes are cleaner. What's up with that? B to the R in the back, it knew how to react. Them clothes came out cleaner. That's the claim. Fact checkers on the case tested the game. They in the lab claiming clothes the same. What they missing is the feeling, and ain't that a shame? Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. back to the Rons. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the Rons. Back to the Rons. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the Rons.